Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Karuna, resource person from the Department of ECE, teaching the course Computer Architecture and Organization. Let us see course objectives. You will understand the architecture of the basic computer and its various functional units and performance measurement of the system. And also you can construct the instruction format and control units with hardware and microprogrammed. And also you will understand I/O management system and memory management system of the computer. Let us go to course outcomes. After completion of this course, you can understand the performance of the computer using performance equation, and also you can calculate the effective address of the data using addressing modes. And also you can understand how computer performs arithmetic operations. And also you can analyze how the data transfer takes place between the computer and I/O devices and between the computers. Let us see what are the contents existed in this unit. In unit 1, you will study basic structure of the computer. We will discuss under this topic functional units and basic operational concepts. For example, arithmetic operation, logical operations, how the data and instructions are fetched from the memory you will study under this concept. And also you will study different buses, performance of the system with the help of performance equation, and also we will discuss the difference between von Neumann architecture and Harvard architecture. Coming to unit 2, we will discuss about the micro arithmetic instructions and logical instructions. In this we will study how the instruction format and their notations, and also we will see the role of stacks and queues. You know, the stack, we can use the stack to store the data and to retrieve the data on LIFO manner, last in first out. And also queue, we can use the data to store and retrieve on FIFO manner, first in first out. And I will discuss about modern processor, that is ARM processor, in which we will discuss about arithmetic and logical instructions, branch instructions and addressing modes. Next, coming to the third unit, we will discuss about processor, how processor performs the operations, and also those operations are controlled by the control signals issued by the control unit. Also we will see the design of control unit with hardware control and microprogram control. Coming to the fourth unit, we will discuss I/O data transfers, how the data transfers takes place between the computers through I/O mode and interrupt mode, DMA mode. And also we will study different buses, synchronous bus, asynchronous bus and standard I/O interface, peripheral component interconnect and universal serial bus. And coming to the fifth unit, we will discuss about types of memories. There are two types of memories, primary memory, secondary memory. Under primary memory, we will discuss about different ROMs, and also we will discuss about secondary storage memory. For example, magnetic hard disk and optical disk. These are the textbooks we have to refer. This is the prescribed textbook, Computer Organization by Carl Hemachar, 5th edition. And these are the reference books, Computer Architecture and Organization by John P. Hayes and Computer Organization and Architecture by William Stallings. You can follow any book out of all these reference books. Next, let us see the introduction to computer. So we can see computer everywhere and also available in the form of mobiles, tablets, laptops, PCs. Okay, so and also we will see importance of the computer in education field. Education field, nowadays schools, colleges, universities are using computers through internet to deliver their lectures digitally to the students. Students also take the classes with the help of computers only. Coming to the business, with the help of this computer through internet, we can start the business, run the business, we can manage the business. For example, Google, Amazon, Alibaba, all web connections are designed by the computers only. Now coming to the hospitals. Computer is very essential tool in the hospital. It provides the facility to the doctor to maintain the patient's database, and also sometimes computers used to diagnose the disease of the patients. Coming to the bank sector, with the help of computer through internet, customer can access their banking, and also they can pay some bills, monthly bills, and some other like anything, any bills can be paid with the help of this computer. Coming to government offices, earlier a lot of staff required to maintain citizens' data. Nowadays, with the help of computers, citizens' data can be managed with high accuracy and speed. Coming to home, at our home we can watch the videos, we can listen music with the help of computers. Nowadays, children in their daily life, they are using computers for playing games and also accessing tools for drawing purpose. So what is computer? Computer is a general purpose device that can be programmed to process the information and gives meaningful results. A person who is writing computers program, he can be a better programmer if he know how computer works. Learning of this computer is very important to the students, not only to the students from the EC department, and also it is very important to the students from CSC department, IT department, and MBA, MCA departments, etc. So here it is very essential to learn what are the internal functions existed and their operations. Let us see how computer works. Here computer process the information stored according to the instructions specified in the program. Let us see what is mean by program. List of instructions, nothing but program. Information stored, maybe data, images, files, videos. Coming to computer, computer process the information stored according to the instructions specified in the program. Let us distinguish between computer organization and architecture. Computer organization deals with the physical aspects of the computer system, for example, circuit design, control signals, memory types. Computer architecture deals with the logical aspects of the system seen by the programmer, for example, instruction set, instruction formats, data types, and addressing modes. For example, here let us take analogy between these two, computer organization and architecture. A civil engineer, during construction of the building, he will take care about the materials, how much percentage of the sand, how much percentage of the cement is to be mixed up to construct a building. That comes under computer organization. And computer architecture, the analogy if you see, during the construction of the building, architect will give the building layout or floor plan. Let us move on to the question 8. Define program, list out importance of computer, what is computer organization, what is computer architecture. So let us see the summary. To become a good software engineer or hardware engineer, you should know how computer works and what are the functional blocks existed in the computer, how they are all coordinated by the control unit. Thank you. We will meet in next topic.